Some things in this world sound like total nonsense. But what if I told you they're 100% real? From a woman who fell from the sky and lived, to a jellyfish that can literally live forever. These are 10 facts that sound fake, but are absolutely true. Get ready because reality is about to blow your mind. 1. The woman who fell from the sky. In 1972, a Serbian flight attendant named Vesna Vulović survived a plane explosion and fell over 10,000 meters without a parachute. She was the only survivor. Doctors said the trees, snow, and part of the wreckage cushioned her fall. It sounds impossible, but she lived to tell the story. 2. The lake that's always boiling. Deep in the Caribbean island of Dominica, there's a lake that's always boiling. Temperatures reach up to 97 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook an egg. Scientists say it sits on top of an active volcanic vent, constantly releasing steam and heat. It's called Boiling Lake, and yes, it's real. 3. Struck by lightning 7 times. Meet Roy Sullivan, a U.S. park ranger who was struck by lightning 7 times and survived every single one. He lost hair, burned clothes, and once set his car on fire, but lived through it all. Statistically, that's almost impossible. Yet Roy became known as the human lightning rod. For a single grain of sand versus the galaxy, a single grain of sand contains more atoms than there are stars in the entire Milky Way. 1 grain, about 10 atoms. The Milky Way, roughly 10 stars. So next time you pick up sand at the beach, remember, you're literally holding infinity in your hand. 5. Your body contains ancient virus DNA. More than 8% of your DNA comes from ancient viruses. They infected our ancestors millions of years ago, and their genetic code became part of ours. That means every human alive today carries the DNA of viruses inside their own cells. Creepy, maybe, but also it's part of what makes us human. 6. The place where gravity is weaker. In Hudson Bay, Canada, gravity is slightly weaker than anywhere else on Earth. You'd actually weigh a few grams less if you stood there. It's because a massive ice sheet once pressed the land down, changing Earth's crust and making gravity weaker in that region. Nature literally reshaped gravity. 7. The immortal jellyfish deep in the ocean lives. Tortopsis dohrnii, better known as the immortal jellyfish. When it's injured or old, it can revert back to its younger form, starting its life cycle all over again. In theory, it could live forever unless something eats it first. 8. The dead that move after death. When scientists filmed human corpses over time, they noticed something shocking. Bodies moved, even days after death, not by ghosts, but because as muscles decompose, they tighten and release, making the body shift slightly. The dead aren't completely still. 9. You're looking at the past every night. Every time you look at the stars, you're seeing the past. Light from those stars travels for millions of years before reaching your eyes. So some of the stars you see tonight might have already died long ago. You're literally looking into history written in light. 10. The zombie fungus that controls ants. There's a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. A real-life zombie fungus. It infects ants, takes over their brains, and forces them to climb to high branches. Then it kills them and grows out of their heads. That's how it spreads its spores. Sounds like The Last of Us, right? But this one is 100% real. The world is far stranger than we imagine. Sometimes the truth doesn't need to be invented. It's already unbelievable. Which of these facts shocked you the most? Leave a comment below, hit like if you learned something new. And don't forget to subscribe, because reality is much weirder than you think.